Yo, what is going on, guys? So, yesterday, Level Up started, and I was like, okay, cool, tomorrow I'm going to do a bunch of rank ups. And I've been meaning to, but I opened this tab, I'm like, oh crap, less than half an hour. Okay, we gotta get down to business. So, we gotta do a big rank up here. So, we're going to be taking a 7-star up to rank 2. I have had unreal luck lately. The last opening was wild. And so I've been doing some rank ups. In skill, I took up Korg to rank 2. In Cosmic, I took up Maestro up to rank 2. And then in Mystic, we just took up Kushala, who I am just absolutely loving. She's incredible. But because we just did those rank ups, I'm not able to do, another 7-star rank 2 in those given classes. So if I want to do a rank up in one of those classes, I'm going to have to use a 1 to 2 gem that I got from 100% Exploration of Necropolis. And we are going to be utilizing that today. So if we go ahead and put this to our 7-star rank 1 champions. There's really 3 champions that stick out. I'd say 4. 4 champions that stick out here above everyone else that I want to rank up. And those 4 champions are Spot, Venom, Juggernaut, and Chee'ilth. But like we already mentioned, Mystic, Cosmic, and Skill, I can't do a rank 2 in right now with Catalysts. So I want to get Jugs, Venom, and Chee'ilth all up, but I have to pick one. Spot I can also take up. I got the Catalyst, so I don't have to worry about that. But I have to make a decision between Chee'ilth, Jugs, and Venom. And looking at the next few metas, and just in general, Chee'ilth, she's a 2023 champion. She is definitely a better defender than Venom and Juggernaut. I would say Juggernaut and Venom are probably both better attackers in Battlegrounds. Not by a ton. I mean, Juggernaut by a good amount, better than, he's kind of the best attacker in general. One of them, at least. And Venom's really, really good, too. We've been seeing insane stuff from Venom. But Chee'ilth is pretty solid, and she is chunky, she's tanky, she's a good defender on top of everything else. Plus, I can make her work on attack in certain situations. And she's a brand new champion. Aside from Onslaught, who just came out, she's the newest champion. Plus, I have close ties with this champion because of one of my, I'd say, top 5 greatest achievements of all time. And that was qualifying for the Battleground Brawl. Getting top 8. That was such a grind. That was so crazy. And for that top 8, we were awarded a 6-star version of this champion. And I kind of fell in love with just our 6-star rank 3. I was absolutely blown away by how good she was. So I was actually pretty stoked when I got the 7-star. And that's why I really want to focus on taking her up. So let's go ahead and take the 7-star up to rank 2. And the other cool thing is that, if I would have made it further in the tournament, I would have gotten a 7-star version of Chee'ilth, but I didn't. So this kind of makes up for that in a way, and it just makes me feel better. So yeah, really want to take her up. I took Kushala up first because I'm absolutely loving and adoring Kushala, but had to get Chee'ilth up next because they come together this month anyways. So all right, and for once we're not struggling for ISO. I've been kind of getting skill stuff prepared for this, so. We have enough. We have enough ISO for once. Thank God. Alright. Also, I've been opening up some Paragons. That's probably why as well. That's definitely why. As you can see, I could rank 3, but we are just going to chill out on rank 2 for now. But let's go ahead and take that rank 2 into some Realm of Legends. And let's go ahead and claim all of our level up stuff here. I think, is that my first revive? Yeah. After Necropolis, that's my first 40% revive. Nice. Okay, so actually, let's jump into. All right, we'll do 2 fights. We'll start with Realm of Legends, then we'll jump to Labyrinth of Legends, and we're just gonna bring in Chee'ilth, nothing else, right? Because what are her synergies? Some health, some cleanse, and yeah, I don't need any of that. Okay. Jump in here. Do I have deep wounds? Let me double check on that. I have 1 point. 1 point in deep wounds. I am running the full recoil masteries. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into Winter Soldier here. So, Also, let's just double check my stat focus with her. So yeah, I'm running crit rating, which I think is good. I don't know if there's any Chee'ilth experts watching this. Let me know what you think the best stat focus for her is. But yeah, I've been having success with the precision. So with Chee'ilth, you know, you want to definitely be focusing on medium attacks. Oh wow, her heavy missed. I've never missed with her heavy before. Wow. Huh. First time for everything. Okay. But yeah, her medium attacks apply guaranteed bleeds with the axe. I believe her heavies do as well. It's just all of her axe attacks, I'm pretty sure. And then if you go ahead and punish the opponent's heavy or specials with a heavy, you refresh the bleed duration, which is super nice. Oh, nice. I'm kind of scared we're going to miss again, but that hasn't happened yet. So unfortunately, we're going to lose some bleeds here. Losing a ton of bleeds. I'm not able to refresh them. Let's pop special 3. So, special 3, I think it can only be used one time, which is interesting. I kind of like champions that do that. I'm trying to look her up on it. Maybe it's not working. But, yeah, so special 3, I believe it can only be used one time, and it applies a vicious passive. So that little icon next to the regen, that basically makes our bleeds more potent, which is awesome. So you can see those bleeds, man. They are stacking up. Her bleeds go pretty crazy. And yeah, there's a dead Winter Soldier. So that was a minute 26. Not the best, not the worst. Let's go take her in a fight where I think she can really excel, though, and that is Labyrinth of Legends. So let's take her against Red Hulk. I think she's gonna put up some crazy numbers here. So let's go take this fight for a spin. And yeah, then I'm also gonna add her to the Battlegrounds deck. She's gonna be a great addition again because I said she's a defender. She can catch people off guard. She can deal some chip damage. She can take a while to take down. It's exactly what I'm looking for in my Battleground defenders. Right. So first stack, you see it's taken for 1250. Boom, another stack. Looks like another 1250. Right. Wait these heavies. Keep all those bleeds nice and refreshed. Right here we can heavy punish that as well. Nice. Little intercept there. Another little intercept. Let's bait a heavy. Get all of our effects nice and refreshed. Here we go. Punish with a heavy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, dude. This is nuts. Perfect. No, they're gonna fall off, bro. Come on. No! So many bleeds just fell off there. Alright, well, what? Half his health is already gone. Half his health is already gone, dude. What? Guy has like, what? Is it 1.5 million health? That's nuts. Alright, now our bleeds are gonna tick even harder. Alright, so let's try to get a refresh. And then we'll bait a special. So boom, refresh. Alright, bait a special. Oh, no, dude. What are you doing? Alright. Well, we baited a special. Let's see how tanky Chee'ilth is. Did she survive a Labyrinth opponent? She can. Am I dead? No, I'm not dead. Dude, can you throw it goddamn heavy, Red Hulk? Thank you, bro. Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna... Come here, bud. I'm gonna pop this just to get a little adrenaline healing. Alright, I was not expecting to eat a special 3 here, bro. Like, come on, man. What is this AI? Come on, bro. What are you doing? Just... It's so frustrating, man. I just want a good AI for the video. Give me a crappy AI when I'm not recording. And I don't care. Come on. Not for the video. You're making me look bad, Red Hulk. Come on. And you're gonna block. Okay, that was my fault. I was a little slow. A little bit of a rough fight. But we got him. 2 minutes though. 2 minutes 15 seconds. That's still pretty good for how rough of a fight that was. And hey, she survived. Like I said, she's tanky. She's super tanky. I'm gonna go ahead and implement her into the Battlegrounds deck. I don't think she's in there. Yeah, she's not. Alright, who am I gonna draw? Let's take out... I'm gonna drop... Wait. I think I'll drop Nimrod, because I don't think he's gonna be that good this meta. Okay, here we go. Another 7-star rank 2 in the deck. That's a really great feeling. I'll show you guys the deck real quick here. You can see it's looking pretty good. Her PI is kind of low. PI do be kind of low compared to Kushala, you know, who's also rank 2 unduped. But, okay. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to go ahead and get some Battlegrounds content with her for you guys. Chuck her on defense, see how she does there, and also try her on attack a little bit. And then, yeah, I'll be back with some gameplay. For you guys, it'll be 2 seconds. For me, it'll probably be about 2 days. But, yeah, be back with some Battlegrounds content. Alright, guys, so 2 days kind of turned into basically 2 weeks. But, yeah, I did use Chee'ilth a decent amount in the previous Battlegrounds season. It's over now. But mainly as a defender, dude. She put in work as a defender. I didn't really get to record too much with her on attack. I had like 1 good fight, and it didn't even record. But yeah, if you're taking her against like Overseer, Hulk, Sasquatch, she's going to be putting in some work. I think she's going to be really good next meta, so I'll definitely put together like a Chee'ilth Battlegrounds offensive compilation. But for the rest of this video, I have some other gameplay to show you guys, and a very interesting way to end the video, so stay tuned for the final fight. But yeah, I was going to show you guys some screenshots. So against Andy, you know, very, very good player, using crossbones. This was one of his better runs with crossbones. He had some worse ones, but man, she's a very, very tricky defender. This was in a Celestial match. Someone tried Onslaught against her. Didn't work out very well. This was also in a Celestial match. Someone tried America Chavez against her. You see, he died in less than 30 seconds. She can be very, very punishing, man. And here's one more, again, in a Celestial match that I just barely won here. Shout out to Chee'ilth. Like a 1,500 point difference there. So yeah, Chee'ilth locking it down on defense, dude. She was a fantastic defender, very underrated defender, and a sneaky defender. And again, the last clip of this video is going to really highlight that. Alright, let's go ahead and jump now into some gameplay, though. So I was thinking, you know, what other kind of gameplay do I want to get for this video? And I was thinking, oh, you know, so Chee'ilth, like I mentioned earlier, she's really good against like Hulk, Overseer, Sasquatch. What all those champions have in common is that they are Gamma infused champs, and that is kind of Chee'ilth's bread and butter. So against those types of champions, she gains... What exactly does she gain? She gains some kind of bonuses. Let me pull her up on Aunt May here just so I know what I'm talking about. Still definitely familiarizing myself with her kit and getting better. But yeah, so against Gamma opponents, Chee'il's personal debuffs gain 40% potency, and her synergy bonuses gain special enhancements. But yeah, man, 40% potency on her debuffs, which, you know, her bleed debuffs. That's a big increase. Those bleeds are already very potent. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. So on this path here, this is a weird path, for sure. Anytime they dash back, we get a falter, and they purify debuffs. But when our debuffs are purified as a skill champion, we get passive furies. So yeah, we're hitting pretty damn ridiculously hard here. So with Chee'ilth, she can only throw 1 special 3, and that's it. She won't be able to throw another one in the fight. And she gets a vicious passive, which again increases damage over time, but it also grants her a regeneration. And again, the special 3 can only be used once, so you can only activate that regen 1 time. But the way that regen works is it's gained a 15-second regeneration buff. So you get a 15-second regeneration buff either way. But whichever is greater of these two things, it picks. So it's either heal 50% of health lost in this fight, or 30% of total missing health. And just whichever one is greater, that's what she heals for. So It's a pretty nice regen. I'm going to incidentally showcase it on this path because my health bar gets kind of low. So you'll really see how powerful that regen can be. But yeah, we'll save that for a bit later down this path. But yeah, so with Chee'ilth, with her special 2, she applies a Tranquilize debuff, which, you know, in these matchups here, it's not really that important. But against some science champions, that can be very, very, very nice. And so here we're just spamming some heavies. She's totally able to spam heavies against the wall, which is very, very fun. You know, as long as they don't have a bar of power, you can freely do it. But yeah, she is just absolutely shredding through this lane so far. I was like, wow, like, I don't even need to bring like another champ to clear the path to then get me to the Bahamut boss. She's just clearing everything. And so the reason why I wanted to take her against Bahamut so bad is because he's also Gamma infused. So our debuffs are going to have 40% more potency, our bleeds. So yeah, I was very curious to see how she would do against that Bahamut boss. And things also kind of happened to time well that I'm actually going to need to go fight Bahamut again soon with Guillotine 2099 because that new Karina challenge. And I did this like before I even knew about that, so it actually ended up being some good practice. I kind of familiarized myself with Bahamut again. So, and I've heard that's the most tricky part of the Guillotine Karina challenge. So I'm excited to stream that soon. But yeah, against this invisible woman, everything's going really, really great. You can see her force field is just getting melted by all those bleeds. That's 30k medium. Of course, with those Fury passives, yeah, some pretty nice damage. So as we continue, we got a few more fights on this path here. So we're going to be going to Venom the Duck. And then we have a Tigra and something else on this path as well. So... and these health pools about over 600k, but of course, again, with those Fury passives that we're getting from the node, we're obviously hitting pretty hard. And yeah, oh yeah, this is where the node kind of, I think I get wrecked on the, I think this is the fight where I lose bulk of my health. Yeah, there. I get hit a few times here, a fair few times here. Yeah, I need him to dash back. There we go, get some of those Furies. And just like when that Falter is on me, I think I hit him again at some point in this fight, and I end up eating another combo. He's just dashing back like crazy. I'm like, bro, come on, dude, just throw special. These nodes, the first time I did this path, I remember I was getting like super frustrated with these nodes, and I'm like, okay, what am I doing wrong? I need to just relax and be very, very careful, because every time the defender dashes back, you get a Falter. Here he catches me dashing back. Look how much health I just lost those 2 hits. And I just triggered my special 3. So I triggered the regen before I took all the damage. That was a bad time to get hit. But that regen, you know, it's nice. It's giving us some health. See right there, I went in. And then this fight is just going absolutely terrible. But again, it's good, because now that I've lost so much health, I can show you guys the real power of that regeneration. So we're going to really try to showcase that in the next fight. So yeah, it all kind of ended up working out. But yeah, this Venom the Duck is dead here. There we go. So down to 17% HP. You know, I don't want to use a revive. I'm on the live server here, so you know, I don't want to be using revives. I don't really have a ton left after Necropolis. But I also don't really want to be using potions. I don't have a ton of those left after Necropolis either. You know, so I was like, I'm looking at my special 3 here. I'm like, okay, yeah, get that regen. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna use potions. I'm just gonna try to survive, get to my special 3, and heal. So start this fight. We're at 17% health. Let's take note of where we finish the fight at percentage wise. So just gonna go ahead and trigger those haymakers. Alright, got that Falter on us, gonna parry, there we go. Now we can start getting in some big damage. So with Chee'ilth, all of her axe attacks apply bleeds, a guaranteed chance. You know, she's not reliant on getting crits to apply bleeds, which I really, really like. I just love, you know, guaranteed application with specific attacks. And again, those bleeds are extremely potent. So not only are they potent, they're reliable to apply. You know, zero RNG involved. The only bad thing is if the opponent is immune to bleed. That is a bit of a weakness for Chee'ilth, but when she is awakened, she actually gets more crit rate against bleed immune opponents. So that is nice, just to kind of counteract a little bit of the bleed damage. You're still missing out on a lot of damage, but it is nice. But my Chee'ilth is unawakened, so yeah. But okay, so we activate that special 3. We get that regen. You can see it's healing for 770 per tick. So it's a pretty good amount, dude. What is that? That's 1540 per second. So, boom, we healed all the way back up to 45% health. And that fight's over. So we started 17%, finished 45%. That's pretty good, man. That is some pretty good regen. You know, definitely champs that are better. But regen is like almost unheard of on skill champions, you know, outside of like debuffs. Like, for example, you know, Kingpin, he heals... he has regen via, you know, his debuffs through willpower. But there's not a lot of skill champions that just have regeneration buffs or passives. I mean, I'm trying to think who does in the skill class. Let me pull up the skill class real quick. And let me see here. Let's see, who has regen here? Aegon, no. Agent Venom, no. Atuma, no. Zemo, no. Black Cat, no. Black Panthers, no. Black Widows, no. Blade has regen, but not an effect. It's just like a passive regen. So yeah, Blade has regen. Chee'ilth, Crossbones, Daredevil, Elektra, Elsa, no. Falcon, Gwenpool, Hawkeye, Hitmonkey, Jabari, Karnak, Kate, Killmonger, Kingpin, Korg, Kraven, Mantis, Sakre, Misty, Moleman, Moon Knight, Moondragon, Nick Fury, Night Thrasher, Punisher, Ronin, Shang-Chi, Hitmonkey, or not Hitmonkey, Spider Monkey, Night Monkey, Spider-Man, Squirrel Girl, Taskmaster, Thorax, Valkyrie, Winter Soldier. Yeah, there's literally only 2 skill champions that have access to regeneration, like an actual regeneration, not willpower. And that's Blade and Chee'ilth. So, you know, and she's the first skill champion to have an actual regeneration icon via buff, a regen buff. No other skill champion in the game has that. So it's a very rare ability in the skill class, and for it to be as good as it is, you know, that's great. That's great to have. So here I'm just trying to get as much of that regen out, squeeze out as much as I can before this fight ends. Made a little special 2 from Tiger here. There we go. And now we go ahead and end this fight now that we've healed all the way up to 62%. We're just banking that healing, getting as much as we can before we get to the big Bahamut boss. So boom, that's the whole path cleared. Chee'ilth did it with little to no problems. The Venom the Duck fight was a little rough, but now we can go ahead and get to this Bahamut boss. So my very first attempt on it was going okay, but I made some mistakes, and again, I was also just refamiliarizing myself with the fight. I was like, you know, I think my game's about to crash, and then miraculously it did. So I just loaded back up. I'm like, all right, I'm ready. This one's gonna be solo, so let's get it. So with Bahamut, you know, you want to be close to him when the little timer is going, get the volatility. And one other thing I was thinking about with Chee'ilth for this fight is she actually has a very unique mechanic via her special attack 1. She gains a Grizzly's Grit passive for 16 seconds, which basically allows her to ignore Unstoppable. Basically just attack opponents as if they weren't unstoppable. You know, kind of like Valkyrie. It's a pretty nice ability. So, you know, having that kind of in my back pocket, I was thinking, you know, that could be useful because Bahamut, I think if you hit his block like 2 times, he goes unstoppable. I don't think it came into play much in this fight, but it's just a good thing to have, you know, in my back pocket. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the fight with a special 3. Just that, again, we get that vicious passive. I can only use 1 special 3 per fight, so might as well start with it, get the vicious passive, so all my bleeds are just going to be doing more damage. So boom, I'm going to go ahead, I want to refresh those, but actually there's no need to refresh them because we are out of the first phase already. No problem. Those bleeds were ticking for like, I saw some 8,000 ticks, some, I think 10,000 ticks in there maybe, I don't know, it was doing a lot of damage. A lot of bleed damage. So boom, back to 3 volatility. So we just want to bait this special and then throw our special into the blast in this second phase. So go ahead, bait this out. And here he throws the thing, so I throw my special, and he blocks it. That's fine, because we're unstoppable, indestructible. We're good. It's no problem at all. So, I'm just going to chill, a little heavy, immediately dash in, so I'm close enough for that volatility to trigger back up to 3 charges. Alright, we just want to go ahead and bait a special attack here. Here we go. I did get hit a little bit there. So here, boom, parry it. Get that shield broken. Alright, there we go. And now you can see the bleed damage just starts to go in. I see some 4,500 ticks in there. I see some 13,000 ticks in there. That's a lot of damage. So here we're just spamming, literally just spamming heavies in this corner. I see some 19,000 bleed ticks in there. I'm just trying to get through this phase. Get to the next phase, and boom, we make it into the next phase, dude. I'm just spamming these heavies here. I finally get punished for it, but hey, it's all good. We got in a ton of damage there. Back up to 3 volatility charges. So boom, just need to go ahead and bait this out. And I think we also throw another special attack into this, do we? Yeah, throw that special. There we go. And I think we start doing the parry ping pong now. So just got to, again, build up to 3 more volatility charges. Boom, there's 1, there's 2. There we go. Right. And I keep throwing my special 2, which I should not have been doing. I should have been throwing my special 1. That was a mistake on my part. I just kind of forgot that you can't be throwing the same special multiple times. Here I realized, like, oh, let me throw a special 1 to, you know, alternate. There we go. Fortunately, he dashed back there, so he got an X Gamma charge instead of a volatility charge. But here he throws a special and gets a volatility charge, so that's perfect. We're going to go for a little parry. Boom, there we go. Shield broken. Alright, time to go in once again. And boom. Watch the damage, dude. Just so much damage. Ah, the bleeds. Love to see it. God. Right here, I get intercepted. It's totally fine, though. Doesn't really matter because... boom. Got him into the 4th phase. So we're managing to push him into the next phase. After every single armor break, or, you know, armor takedown. So yeah, that's really good. We're making really good time right now. Chee'l's putting in work. You know, the gamma increase, the 40% potency from the gamma, Bahamut being gamma tagged, is really helping. Plus that vicious passive from the special 3. The vicious passive is 35%. So, like, we're basically getting 75% more potency on our bleeds. So, that's not quite double, but that's like 1.75. So, like, that is, you know, nearly doubling her bleed damage, which is crazy, dude. That's crazy. And, oh, yeah, here, dude, this is so weird. This is so weird. I was like, okay, I guess we chill. As soon as I moved, he moved. But I was like, all right, we're chilling. All right, we're chilling. He's gaining volatility. You know, there's no need for me to not chill. So that was super weird. Here, unfortunately, we have the heat radiation, so we can't parry that one. So we'll just go ahead and dex it. And here, I want to throw my special 2, but he's gonna block it. And I can't throw my special 3. So I was like, I guess I just don't throw specials at this point. Fortunately, again, another heat blast here, so I have to just, again, evade that. Gotta wait for it to be green, and then we can parry ping pong it. So when he's at 7 volatility charges, I'm like, bro, come on, throw that special. Accidentally hit into that block, he goes unstoppable. And another little mistake, but it's fine. I just need him to throw the special and for it to be green. There's a green one. Parry, 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 parry. Boom, there we go, a little ping pong parry. I love that. I love the way this fight is designed. Parry ping pong is a mechanic I never knew we needed in the game, but I'm a big fan of it. So yeah, here we get another green one. So parry, parry, parry pong, parry, there we go. Crack, put a big crack in that armor. It's got about 5% left on it, and this one can go negative in the final phase, so he's still at more than enough volatility charges. Just need him to throw another special for me. And you can see we're doing some decent damage. Our damage is sneaking through, but I would like to just completely crack the shield and get it into the negatives, then just go for the kill, you know. So boom, wait, one more special here, do some more parry ping pongs, and now that shield's at -30, so that's great. That is very, very nice. Now we can go in and start doing some big damage. And he decides to just throw another special one. So I was like, okay, well, we can play some more ping pong. That's fine. You want to keep playing? Down to keep playing ping pong. So now he's at -65 armor. And yeah, it's pretty much Jover at this point. So just going to go ahead and throw my striker, throw another combo, and intercept him. He dead. Bahamut soloed by Chee'l. So she did an absolutely fantastic job, man. She smashed that. And now the final Chee'l fight I want to share with you guys here is from Alliance War. So shout out to Fintech. This is his Chee'l, the one that he won from the Brawl. I also won one, just a 6-star though. The 7-star that we've been using, I just got lucky and pulled her. But yeah, so Finn has a rank 2 Chee'l. And so I've never fought her in war here. It's my first time bringing Kitty to war all season. I haven't died at all the entire season. It's like war 10. You know, the season is almost over, only a couple wars left. And like I said, I haven't assigned Kitty all season. I haven't taken this path all season. And, you know, this was Fintech's Chee'ilth as well. You know, my ultimate rival. So I was like, you know, I cannot die to this. I need to be very safe, very careful here. So everything's going perfect so far. You know, everything's going great. Other hit into my phase, drop a big special 2 here. We get terrible crit RNG. Where were the crits there? And then I realized she's unblockable. I was blocking, she breaks my block. And look at this. Dude, I'm dead. One mistake, and I'm dead. Whole season thrown out the window. No deathless season for me. My one and only death, and it all happened so quick. I was dead before I even realized what happened. I didn't even realize she was unblockable, dude, until after the fight. I'm just dead. Oh my god, that really frustrated me. And it was after this fight, I was like, damn. Chee'ilth is a good defender. She is a sneaky defender, because that can happen. Just die. One little mistake, and you just bleed out. It's crazy, dude. So, yeah. That is Chee'ilth. This happened before I pulled her. So after I pulled her, like I was like, okay, you know, this is a banger pull. This is going to be a very, very useful champion for me, attack and defensively. Very, very powerful champion. So that's Chee'ilth, rank 2, 7-star. Let me know what you guys think about this gameplay. Drop a like if you enjoyed it all for that Bahamut solo. For my one and only death, had to show you guys. Shout out to Fintech, killing me in Battlegrounds and War. And one last thing, like I said, I will be putting together a Chee'ilth Battlegrounds compilation for next season, because next season's going to be all about damage over time, safeguard stuff. So she is going to be cooking. She is going to be a big, big chef next season. So stay tuned for that. We obviously be using her on live streams and stuff. We're going to be pushing super duper hard next season, top 3 push. So stay tuned for a lot of content coming soon. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Peace out.